long we can stick it out. Video log for the 35th Prago of Drian. 21,746 to Ark. Sakatha Hithara. They've locked us in. They've sealed us in. The tunnels to the quarters, the exits and bridge. They've just welded them shut from the outside. Only Erowayne and Georest have come back. They found all the exits barred. How can they do that to us? We're Argonauts like them, and they've locked us in to be eaten alive by these organ-hungry monsters. As long as there's light and power, as long as we're here taking care of each other, we'll maintain our identity as Argonauts and our pride by the son of Archon. 746 dark. The situation is horrific. Some of my men have been affected already. They're vomiting blood and have started attacking their own comrades. We've had to send them over the bridges to the quarters. If things continue like this, we're going to fall apart without a fight. We don't want to perish like this. If we're going to die, we'd rather take as many of them as possible with us than... Video log for the 4th Praga of Masan, 21,746. Sakatha Hithara. They've cut the electricity supply. It seems that those degenerate beasts aren't quite as stupid as we thought. No light, no heat, just that little bit of emergency power from the wind generators. It's not nearly enough to keep them at bay. Video log for the 6th Praga of Masan. We've blown up the bridge. There are just too many of them. We attempted a sortie and pumped the Cretans' bodies full of almost all our ammunition. But more just keep coming. They've become foul, disgusting creatures who eat their own carrion. And they will come. They're coming. They're using the wires, clinging to one another, and building bridges out of body parts. They're coming, and we're almost out of ammunition and power for our defensive shields. Tran Atlan be with us.
Pitch black in there. And if I'm not mistaken, there are organ hunters lying in wait for me, too. I'll have to illuminate the darkness a bit if I want to go in there.
It struggles. One life, two complete certainties, 3 goals, 4 stations, 5 friends, 6 angel-like beings. Our will guides us. Right, take a rest, a footrest on your steps. 1, 2, and 1. Drip, drip, drip. Dragged behind the waves and buffeted fro and to. He's going the whole way, the whole... Yet immortal knights bend their heads and breathe a life out. How many lie on yours? Trusted, loved, hated, lost and found again. Your shadow precedes its reputation and throws itself upon your love. There. He's here. He's finally here with us. Waited and waited so long for him, unable to die for 3,000 years, and yet wanting to die, give up, see what others can and one cannot, live a life. You want a mortal life without giving anything?
You want something from me? I thought you led me here.
You can hesitate. Boredom you can buy. Die a lingering death. Your loved ones before you, for the moment is too long for love. Thus, the perpetrators, 1 and 2. The one has, the other wants. Both have something and both wait. Time stands still. Cross-section of all algorithms. Connect your data. System profile a pulse and 1,000 megahertz and never stops beating. Who hears him scream? Lonely pain and dark night. In the body no longer I. No more will, and yet will a person no more. Only answers without questions. We're both seeking a dream, each on the trail of his powerful being, which unites us. The wish of one is the wish of the other to realize his wishes. They left a sign, just one sign, a sign. What does a person need? What is my ultimate happiness? Was a child too? Live a life will never come back. Being to being, give, strive, weave happiness, and the love you seek, a thing she did, and did it to me. Words not to hear, signs not to grasp, not to see. I was her search, her collection only for me, her share of it to fill my gaps you carry with you. Give it to me.
If I've understood correctly, Quaterbat is the ominous sponsor of this exhibition. Of course, QB. But because Mandra made all her notes on the Illochim in the notebook and not on a positronic, he can't access them. So he wants her notebook. But I want to find Mandra.
The cold fist as a plaything. Greed and ambition are his life. Only one direction, no way back. Striving for eternal might, uneasy times created by violence. Broken spirit, no feelings, cold blood. Rhodan must disappear. Love is fragile. You'll find it again in his hand. Sing the song of the angels. Sing and sound to wind the net. Immortal beings winged the oceans, strode through space and borders on an eternal quest. For what? A dream? I'm no dreamer, Barry. You should know that. To find them again. Not this thing. Scrap, just scrap. Old and unedifying. Keep it, and give me the other. That which answers the questions. She has gathered it, searched for it, found it, written it down. That information I want, need, love.
If I've understood correctly, Quater Bat is the ominous sponsor of this exhibition. Of course, QB. But because Mandra made all her notes on the Illochim in the notebook and not on a positronic, he can't access them. So he wants her notebook. But I want to find Mandra.
The perpetrators, 1 and 2. The one has, the other wants. Both have something and both wait. Time stands still.
If I've understood correctly, Quater Bat is the ominous sponsor of this exhibition. Of course, QB. But because Mandra made all her notes on the Illochim in the notebook and not on a positronic, he can't access them. So he wants her notebook. But I want to find Mandra.
No. I know he has it here. He carries it, won't give it to me. Love he wants. Live with love. I can give you the way to her. I want the knowledge, clarity, truth.
Fine, Mr. All-Knowing, All-Seeing, All-Hearing. Here's the notebook you want from me.
A book. The remains of dead trees to capture dreams. A dialogue for 2, hidden from my sight.
But before I entrust Mandra's notes to you, you'll have to show me the quickest way to get to her. Otherwise, neither of us will get what we want.
A book. The remains of dead trees to capture dreams. A dialogue for 2, hidden from my sight. That which will become truth. Legacy of great...
Where has this insane hacker brought me to? This looks like a dimension.
Jamondi's ocean, a sea of 1,000 stars. A grain of sand is sought. Love. Fear is forever. Trust ebbs away. Away.
Stellar ocean of Jamondi. In this nearly completely unexplored stellar cluster lies an asteroid, lifeless and inhospitable, Beta Phui 762. Its perforated stone mass holds billions of tons of crystalline water and the stranded cruiser of the Illochim.
The dimension gate is closed again. I have no idea how to reactivate it. I hope there's a ship here. But Cato must have arrived here too somehow. If he is even here, that is.